McDonald's has a market cap of over $185 billion. But that's not just from selling burgers and fries. You won't believe just how much McDonald's owns. First off, Dynamic Yield, which they recently acquired for $300 million. They specialize in AI-driven personalization, so helping you know you better than you know yourself. And they've worked with tons of companies like Skims, Sephora, Lacoste, just to name a few. McDonald's also acquired this pizza chain in 1999 and sold the majority interest in 2003. McDonald's acquired voice technology company Apprente in 2019, and then sold it just last year to IBM on top of an agreement that they would help McDonald's use the technology going forwards. McDonald's acquired the Boston Market chain in the year 2000, converted a ton of them into McDonald's, and then sold what was left to Sun Capital Partners a few years later. Just this year, McDonald's bought Casper's company as well. You've probably never heard of them, but this family owns 60 franchises for McDonald's. So McDonald's bought them out completely. They now own these 60 plus restaurants, and they'll probably just flip them to another franchisee. This story is insane. Did you know McDonald's owned 90% of Chipotle at one point in 1998? Believe it or not, it's true. They owned a controlling interest 90% after investing $360 million well pre-IPO in 1998 when they only had a few locations. McDonald's then exited that 90% ownership position in 2006 when Chipotle went public. They made about $1 billion on the deal, but their stake today, if they held, it would be worth over $40 billion. And maybe more with their guidance. McDonald's real estate subsidiary. One of the things that I alluded to at the beginning of this video being that they don't make all their money from burgers and fries. McDonald's has 36,000 locations and they only operate 15% of them. But they own 70% of the buildings, and they also own 45% of the land. So let's just say they collect a lot of rent checks on top of franchisee fees. It's pretty remarkable, actually, how the business is so different than what it may appear.